Let's start our flow practice standing up at the front of the mat. Just soften and close your eyes and take some slow, deep breaths. Just feeling the gentle flow of your breath. Let it feel very fluid and comfortable. Let's take a moment now to set an intention for the practice today. It can be a positive word or affirmation that you stay aware of along with your slow breath. Now let's slowly open the eyes, and we're going to do some sun salutations. Let's inhale, stretch to the sky, raise the gaze. Exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank or kneeling plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. One more breath here. Inhale, walk the feet forward, come back to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's repeat that. Inhale, stretch to the sky, raise the gaze. Exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Take an inhale, nice length through the cervical spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Remember, you can bend the knees during the forward folds and during the downward dogs to take pressure off the low back. Now, inhale, walk the feet forward. Come back to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Now let's start doing some variations. Inhale, stretch to the sky. Exhale, open and look over the right shoulder. Now inhale, up the center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Now inhale, stretch it up. And then exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Really just feel the flow of your breath. And feel free to do your ujjayi breathing if you like to bring some heat into the body. Just hearing that whisper in the back of your throat on the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, walk the feet forward. Come back to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's repeat that. Inhale, stretch the sky, raise the gaze. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, up the center. And then exhale, look over the left shoulder. Now inhale up and exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Now inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. One more breath here. Inhale, walk or step the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Now let's do the side body stretch variation. Inhale, stretch the sky, interlace the fingers. Exhale, tip to the right. Inhale, up the center. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale, up the center. Exhale, open the cactus arms. Raise the gaze, stretch the throat and the chest. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Now inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank or kneeling plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's repeat that. Inhale, stretch to the sky, interlace the fingers. Exhale, tip to the right. Inhale, up the center. Exhale, tip to the left. Try to keep your head in alignment with the rest of your spine instead of letting the head fall through. Inhale up, exhale, open to cactus arms. Now reach for the sky, inhale, exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Now inhale to a flat back, exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's do the plank variations. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, dive down to the forward fold. Now inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank, kneeling plank, or forearm plank. Stay engaged in the core so you're elevated in the belly and not sagging in the low back here. Now let's shift over to the right side. Side plank, look to the side or up at the hand. Remember, you can bring your right knee down. You can wrap that left hand to the waist if you need to. Let's come back to the center. And come over to the left side. Coming back to the center. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, stretch it up. Raise the gaze. Exhale, dive down to your forward fold. Now inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Nice length through the cervical spine. Pull your shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice engagement in the shoulder girdle. Very good for stabilizing the shoulders and strengthening the core. Shift over to the right side. Coming back to the center. Nice fluid breath here. And coming over to the left. And coming back to the center. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's do a little Qi Gong sequence. So just take your feet slightly out to the side. We're going to start with some crane poses and just touch the tips of your fingers together. Stay soft in the knees, soft in the belly. Really feel the breath expanding and contracting in the belly. Exhale, just lift the fingertips up toward your sternum. And then inhale, let the hands come back down. Nice and fluid. Exhale and inhale. And a series of crane postures. Just imagine you're a bird, very light, with hollow bones. Just feeling very graceful and comfortable in your body. Now let's do that one more time. Now take the arms out, and we're going to take the arms out. And as you exhale, you're just going to pinch the fingertips together, and then inhale, open the fingertips. Pinch the fingertips together, and then release. Exhale, and inhale. This is crane beak. Make a little beak with your fingertips. Now exhale, lift the arms up, and then inhale, open the fingers and float down. Pinch the fingers together like your beak as you come up, and then open the fingers as you come down. Flap your wings, cranes. Just let it feel very fluid and comfortable. Nice job. Now let's exhale and squat down, and then let's inhale and bring the palms up. Squat down, and then bring the palms up. Crane squatting. One more time. And now bring it down and then lift your right leg up. Box the hands toward the sky, come back down, and then left leg comes up. Nice fluid one-legged crane. You can perch your foot if that's easier for you. Let's do one more each side. Nice job. Now take the backs of the hands together and take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to step out with the right foot and open the hands. And then step together, inhale, exhale, open. Keep the knees very bent as you come out, nice and soft here. This is the final pose in the crane series. Nice job coming back to center. If you want to take a moment to just walk around and see how your body feels, you should notice a lightness in your gait from doing this. So some of the Qi Gong series are designed to help you to achieve a certain state. So if you're feeling really heavy and weighed down, this is a good series for you. Now we're going to do a grounding series. To take the feet wide, this is the bear series. Melt down. Take the hands out to the side so the palms are away from you. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, rotate to the right, and then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, rotate to the left, come back to the center. Nice fluid movement, just rotating at the waist. Remember, it doesn't have to be a lot. You know, in the osteoporosis workshop, we talked about how twisting can be a little harmful to your back if you're not careful. So maybe you're only going 5 degrees, and that's perfectly fine. Just listen to your body so it feels comfortable. Okay, nice job. Now coming back to center, this time we're going to push back from the center and then push back. Continuing to stay low in your lower body, sinking down as long as it's comfortable for your knees. You can get some engagement through your quadriceps and your glutes. Okay, one more time. Now we're going to start to push down. So push down behind your hips, come back to the center, and then exhale, push down behind your left hip. Nice and fluid. One more each side. Now come up and then push to the right side. Come up the center, push to the left side. You may feel some energy in the tips of the fingers, the palms. So Qi Gong is all about moving energy to the places you need them in your body. And yoga does that too, just by getting your breath to flow through the chakras, opening up different energy lines. Now one more each side. And now let's do the bear offering. Come up and then just open your palms and extend them side to side. Keeping stability in the core. You don't want to fall way over here because that's hard on your back. Just stay stable in your core. Oh, it's so nice out. Nice job. Come back to center and step it in. And you can walk around a little bit. You should feel very rooted and connected to the earth now. So if you feel flighty and spacey and you need to ground yourself, this is a good series for you. All right, let's do a couple of sun salutation V's. Let's come up to the front of the mat and we'll take an inhale to chair and we'll exhale and dive down to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take the right leg up and bring the knee to the nose. Stretch it up again. Knee to the nose. Stretch it up one more time. Step between the hands. Left heel comes in. Come up to warrior one. Ground in all four corners of the feet. Just really feel connection. Even on, be aware of that outer edge of the left foot. Make sure you got good contact there. Feel the energy lines coming up through the soles of the feet. Nice and expansive in the rib cage. Let's open to warrior two, looking at the right middle finger. Melting the shoulders down away from the ears. Stacking the shoulders over the hips. Keeping that right knee tracking over your right toes. Now float the hands down and reverse to warrior. And feel free to wrap that hand to the waist if this bothers your shoulder at all. Let's come back to warrior two, looking at the right middle finger. Check your left foot and make sure it's angled toward the front. Exhale, windmill the arms down, come back to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the nose. Stretch it up. Knee to the nose. Stretch it up and then step between the hands. Right heel comes in. Come up to warrior one. Ground in all four corners of the feet. Feel that rooting, that connection to the earth. Feel the flow of your breath. Now let's open to warrior two, looking at the left middle finger. Float the hands down, reverse the warrior, left arm comes over. Wraps to the waist. Going back to warrior two. Stacking the shoulders over the hips. Make sure your right foot is angled toward the front. Let's exhale, windmill the arms down. Step back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet forward, come back to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Let's do the lunge variation. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Stretch it up. Knee to the left elbow. Stretch it up, let the heel fall in, turn the knee out to the side, open the hip. Keep breathing. Let the crown of the head reach for the earth. Now exhale, extend the legs, step between the hands and come up to your lunge. Now float the hands down, interlace the fingers in the back and just open the heart center. Feel that expansiveness through the chest. Now release it. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come down, step back to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knees to the left elbow. Stretch it up. Knees to the right elbow. Stretch it up, let the heel fall in, open the knee out to the side. Exhale, extend the leg, step between the hands and come up to your lunge. Now float the hands down, interlace the fingers, open the chest, feel that expansiveness, and then when you have your balance, sweep your gaze over the right shoulder. Come back to center and sweep your gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands down, sit back to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart center. Nice job. Okay, now let's step back with the left foot. We're going to come into a triangle pose. We use the right foot toward the front, the left foot's at about a 45-degree angle. Bring the arms up, project forward, and then spiral that left arm up. So if this is uncomfortable for you, you can stay up higher, like this, and you can wrap that hand to the waist. You want to stack the shoulders and make sure that your spine feels comfortable in this position. I'll slowly come up. We're going to bend the front knee and place the forearm down and reach it over into side angle. Slowly come back up. Small step forward with the left foot. Square your hips toward the front of your mat. Clasp the elbows in back. Take an inhale. Exhale, tip the body forward, coming into your pyramid. Feel very broad through the backs of the shoulders and the upper back, like somebody could lay a tray on your back and it wouldn't fall off. Let's release the hands to the mat, bend the front knee, and then lift off with the left leg. You can possibly lift the left arm up, coming into Chandrasana. Now float that left hand down, float the left foot down, and then come up. And now you're gonna reach the arms out in front and come up to warrior three. Keep the toe on the ground if you need to, or lift off and lean forward so that your torso and leg are semi-parallel to the floor. And now touch the toe down, bring the hands down. Now let's turn the feet toward the side of the mat. Let's take an inhale, exhale, slide your hands down and put your hands down on the floor or on a block. Bend the knees if you need to. And just inhale, bend your knees, and then exhale, straighten the legs. Let's do this a few times. And one more time. I'll take one hand and then the other up. And then place the hands on the waist. Take an inhale, exhale, squeeze the elbows toward the middle of the back and then hinge forward, stretching the crown of the head forward, shifting the weight more into the balls of the feet. And slowly come back up. Release the hands. Now turn toward the left. So your left foot is toward the front. Your right foot is angled in. Extend the arms out. Project to the left and spiral the right arm up, coming into your triangle. Look to the side or up at the hand. Keep the breath nice and fluid. Slowly coming back up. We're going to bend the front knee, place the forearm down and reach the right arm over. Slowly coming back up, straighten the front leg, take a small step forward with the right foot, square the hips toward the front, clasp the elbows in back, and as you exhale, tip forward, broadening the back of the shoulders and the upper back, just really feeling lengthen through your spine. Now release the hands down, bend that front knee, and then lift off with the right. And if you want, you can take that right hand away. Bring the right hand back down, touch the right toe down, come up. I'll reach the arms out. You can touch the toe down or you can lift off. Coming into warrior three. Touch the toe down. We're going to shift back to facing the side of the mat. Toes in front. Take an inhale and then exhale, slide the hands down. Take the hands and walk them a little bit away from your body. Nod your head several times. So we're just loosening the back of the neck up. And just let the crown of the head reach for the earth. I'm going to turn the toes out and just lunge side to side, loosening the hips and back. Inhale one direction, exhale the other direction. Nice and fluid. Coming back to the center. Now just walk your hands over to your left side. Get the toes pointing straight ahead, step back. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Now bring the knees down, tops of feet down, and melt down into child's pose for a rest. Just feeling the flow of the breath and just letting the lower back stretch out. Coming back up on the hands and knees. Now let's extend the right leg back and reach the left arm out, thumb to the sky. Keep your head in alignment with the rest of the spine. Avoid letting the head fall forward. Really feel the back of the neck muscles working. Now open the arm to the left and the leg to the right. Keep breathing, nice fluid breath. And back to the center. And lower it down. Now switch sides, left leg comes back. Reach the right arm out. Open to the right and to the left. Lifting the lower abs. There's no collapse in the lower back. Deep breathing. Come back to center. And then lower it down. You know, let's cycle through that a few times. Inhale, extend the right leg and the left arm. Exhale, open to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower it down, switching sides. One more each side. Nice job. Now just melt down into child's pose for a rest. Coming back up on the hands and knees, let's shift over onto our seat. And we're going to extend the legs out. Feel free to elevate your hips with a blanket or block if you need to. Keep your hips under your body. Let's flex the feet back. And inhale, stretch the sky. Exhale, melt into a seated forward fold. Reaching for the lower legs or the big toes. Gazing at the big toes, thinking about melting your belly down towards your thighs. So you really lengthen through the spine. Thinking about every breath flowing up and down the spinal column, nourishing all of your energy centers, all of your chakras. to balance them. Bring your being back into harmony. Let's slowly come up. Let's bend the knees, put the feet flat, take the hands behind you, and we'll lift up to reverse tabletop. Lay the head back. Now melt down one vertebrae at a time. Lengthen the legs back. And then reach it up and come back into your seated forward fold. Now coming up, take the elbows behind you, just so you're coming down your forearms, and just lay the head back and open the throat. Coming back up, pushing yourself back up. Bring the right foot into the center, settle into your sit bones, lift it up, exhale, melt forward. Gazing at the big toe, just feeling your belly melting down towards your thigh. Coming back up, extend the right leg out. Now we're going to bring the left foot in, lift it up and settle into the sit bones. Reach for the sky, exhale, melt forward. Coming up slowly, extend the leg. Now slide your right foot in, leaving some space between the foot and the leg. Wrap the hands around the front of the knee. Reach the crown of the head, flex the left toes back. Relax your shoulders. Feel like your ears are stacked over your shoulders, but your shoulders are melting down. They're not lifting up. Now sweep that right hand around the back and take that left hand or elbow on the outside of the knee and gently look over your right shoulder without torquing the spine. You don't have to like wrench yourself into a twist. Be gentle with your body and listening and in tune. Now release it, lengthen the right leg out, bring the left foot in, hands around the front of the knee, elevate, flex the right toes back. Now sweep that left hand around the back, take that right hand or elbow on the outside of the knee, look over the shoulder. And extend the legs out. Come up to boat pose. Hands can be around the back of the thigh or out here. Really stay elevated through the rib cage. Reach the crown of the head upward. And then let the feet come down. Draw the soles of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana. You take a hold of the lower legs or the tops of the feet. Take an inhale, exhale, tip forward. Nice length through the spine. Slowly come up, across the right foot in front of the left, and come up to a seat balance. Really reach the crown of the head to the sky. Bring it down, switch. Now put the left foot in front and lift it back up. And bring it back down. Now come back to boat pose. Nice fluid breath here. Let the heels come down and then make a diamond shape with your feet and just let your head drop toward the feet. Slowly come back up. Set the soles of the feet down. Let's come down onto our backs. Just draw the knees into the chest. Give a little rock side to side to massage your low back. Now release the knees. Now cross the right leg all the way over the left one. And then we're going to draw the knees into the chest, taking a hold of the knees, lower legs or feet. To come into our cow-faced pose. Just really stretching the hips here. It's very good for the hips. Release it, uncross the legs. Now cross that left foot all the way over the right one and roll the knees in, taking a hold of the knees, lower legs or feet. Now release it, uncross the legs. Let's draw the knees to the chest and just circle away and together. Reverse directions. And now let the feet float back down. So the ankles are underneath the knees and they're about hip width apart. Rest the arms down on the mat, palms facing down. I'm going to roll the pelvis under and lift up to bridge. If you want, you can interlace the fingers under the hips and walk the outer edges of the shoulders in to get more back bend. Just listen to your body and let it evolve naturally. Now slowly melt down one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to come into shoulder stand. Remember to only do a full shoulder stand if you have no neck problems and know how to do it safely. So the modified shoulder stand, knees come in, soles of feet are up like this. You also have the option of lifting up and putting a block underneath your sacrum. A full shoulder stand, the hips come up and you're supporting your torso with your hands and your upper back. And there's no weight at all on the neck. Neck should feel very relaxed. And slowly come out of the shoulder stand and bring the knees to the chest. And release the knees and start to settle into your comfortable position for Shavasana. Lengthen the legs out. Let the toes fall softly out to the side. Take the arms away from the body, palms up. And softly close your eyes. Become aware of your breath. Really feel your easy flow of your breath. Hear the soft sound of your breath. And now think of something that you would like to bring into your life. Maybe more playfulness, or more joy, or more harmony, more of a sense of calm. Think of something you'd like to bring into your life. And every time you inhale, draw that into your body with your breath. And then when you exhale, let something go that you don't want to hang on to. Maybe it's a bad memory, or it's a negative view that you have of yourself. Whatever it is, just imagine that it's leaving your body with every breath. So that by the time the Shavasana ends, every remnant of the negative will be gone, and you're going to bring in some new life into your being, something very good and uplifting that will feed your soul and your being. Now just take a moment now to just check in with your body and mind and observe how you're feeling right now. Just maintaining that nice, relaxed, restful state. Now beginning to notice your body's outline and form, parts of your body that are touching the earth, noticing the spaces around your body. And just bring some slow movements into your fingers and toes. When you feel ready, roll over onto your right side, keeping the eyes closed, just relaxing there for a couple of slow, deep breaths. And then from there, slowly make your way back up to seated. Let's bring the hands in front of the heart center. We're going to close our practice today with an Om. We'll take a deep inhale and then we'll say Om. Deep inhale. Namaste.